Hello all, this is Tim from Timbo Slice Gaming, and today we got some pretty bad news. So, unfortunately, I found out today that the Fable Reboot game that was supposed to be coming in 2025 is now being delayed to 2026. I guess they felt bad, so they released this little, 50-second gameplay trailer, which I feel like is not is not a very good, like, hey, sorry, we're delaying the game, but at the same time, um we're going to react to it. I have not seen this trailer yet, and I want to just check it out. All right, and we'll react to it, we'll watch it, we'll talk about it, and go from there. It's only 50 seconds long, and then I want to go over some things that I think about, like when it might be released. Some speculations, of course, I don't know. We'll check to see. But anyway, without further ado, from this channel, let's watch the pre-alpha footage of the new Fable game. Okay, so after watching all that, I have to say, we're going to watch it again, and we're just going to react to it. First of all, the town looks really good. I'm thinking this is Bowerstone again, because you could tell with houses within the area. I don't know what that is about, but we're gonna stop that right there. Anyway, I really do like the way the town looks. Again, as always, looks very medieval. I wouldn't say gothic so much, but it looks pretty good. Anyway, let's continue. Let's see what else. Nice little hamlet we got going on here, and of course we have the town, and this is definitely by Fairfax Castle, or at least what used to be Fairfax Castle. There is the castle, of course, and look at all the colors, you have all this these trees and everything like that. Very nice stuff. It looks very put together, like a very lively town. I would almost compare this to Skyrim almost, or another like Bethesda-like game. It's very interesting. Let's hope that they can back that up with actual interesting NPCs and actually interesting dialogue while walking through the town that Fable is known for. But anyway, let's continue. So right here off the bat again, we have something not ever introduced to a Fable game before, and it looks like there's going to be horseback riding. Now, I'm wondering if it's because when they're creating this game, is it because that it's so vast, or like, is there fast travel? I'm sure there's fast travel, but like, the introduction to the horse mechanic, or there's going to be horses in the game, is cool. And I'm wondering too, are we able to customize the horse? Are we able to do something? Now, I'm not sure if it's going to be like Red Dead Redemption 2 or level types of horse customization, but that would be really interesting and cool. It's going to be interesting to see how the horse, what role the horse plays, other than maybe it's a fast travel mechanic, because again, in other games, the horse will attack for you, will it protect you, or is it just maybe it will hold stuff for you? I don't know if there will be a carrying capacity limit or whatever for Fable, which it never has had before, but let's hopefully it doesn't, but you never know. Maybe you could just do that stuff, but let's continue. So, gotta make this joke, guys. Our character is fighting a giant cock. Alright, see, I got it out of the way. That was wonderful. Anyway, this is clearly a new enemy. I wonder if it's one of those enemies, in like, I don't know what they call them, a cockatrice or something like that. And this almost, like, I mean, this is very, very interesting because it's almost like poetic justice too. You spend like all these games kicking chickens, right? Now there's a giant chicken coming to kick you. You know what I'm saying? That would be pretty interesting, you know. So I really like the design of it. It's almost like, it almost looks like a dragon or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it looks really look like it's got a tail going on, right? Maybe not a dragon. Okay, maybe dragon was a little bit too much to say, but nah, the giant chicken is pretty cool. You could say it's one big cock. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. And of course, we have everyone's favorite Hobbs make a return, and they look just as ugly, stupid, and just downright annoying as always. But you can see that we have multiple weapons. We had a sword fighting the giant chicken, and then we have a two-handed, obviously warhammer or something like that, typical of these games. So there will be a return of one-handed weapons and two-handed weapons in the game, which I think is pretty cool as always. That's very nice. Alright, let's continue. Now this, I meant to go back to the one character. Now this guy looks something similar to like the Saker enemies, the mercenaries in Fable 3. But he's got like pale skin, and he's got this giant like axe. Could he be like, I don't want to say, nah, he's probably a mercenary. He probably is. Look how much like bigger he towers over our character, and it almost looks like in this instance we parried his attack. I mean, I know you can do that in other games, but it looked pretty clean. Anyway, let's move on. And again, the impact of that fireball looks really good. Really good. And the fire looks really good as well, but not as good as that Balverine. Not as good as that Balverine, man. My only issue with the Balverines in this, these look more like, well, I guess let's watch the rest. So that's clearly I mean, look how menacing he looks. But that character before was clearly trying to, you know, tell us how to either capture the Balverine or whatever. But this is absolutely menacing. Look at that guy. He looks very, very scary. And in the next footage we saw, he is huge. He is an absolute menace. These Balverines are now. These Balverines look a little bit more meatier, a little bit more muscular, and everything like that. They appear to be way more savage. It'll clearly be a test to what we do and how we overcome it. I'm just curious about, like, Balverines were a little bit lankier, a little bit skinnier. So I'm wondering, like, about the design of these particular Balverines. You know what I'm saying? You got, like, I mean, in all the games they weren't like huge. This is a large Balverine. I'm wondering if he's like a variant or even a boss. I mean, look at the size. The size is just crazy. By the way, anyone who hasn't been on this channel yet, when I've played the first 3 Fable games and they're uploaded and everything like that, you will know that my favorite enemy type is the Balverine, and I love fighting them all, including the white Balverine, pale Balverine, whatever you want to call it. These enemies are just, I really like them. So, anyway, continue. And of course, we end it with kicking a chicken. Alright, so basically, the last part of this video is I want to talk about how it got delayed. And I don't think that we should get upset, because it's clear that a lot of games lately, and this is probably a testament to, you know, a game from coming from a gamer to the game developers. These games are coming out unfinished. Okay, they're not coming out, you know, clean. You know, they're coming out with day one patches, and then they're coming out with even more patches after that. Like, the game is unfinished, right? So I really feel that they should take their time to polish this game the best they can. You know, it looks great in general, but we're only seeing little small tidbits. I mean, we've only had a 50-second gameplay trailer. We haven't seen any missions. We haven't seen anything huge. We haven't seen anything like this. And I hate to say this, but look at this picture. This looks empty, right? There's no, well, to be fair, there's no enemies added or whatever, or maybe, I hate to say it, maybe this is a title screen, I don't know. But my whole point to this is to say is that they're still developing it, they're still polishing it. Let's give it another year and go from there. That brings me to my next point. Let's speculate on when this game will come out. Now, Fable 1, 2, and 3, believe it or not, I looked this up too, all came out between September, mid-September, and late October. Okay, I remember specifically, Fable 3 came out October 26th. I remember that. And also, believe it or not, and you guys can look this up because I was kind of surprised about it too, they all released on a Tuesday. Now, I don't know if they're going to come up with that same formula and everything like that. However, if we were to look at the map, right? I'm sorry, look at the map. Look at the calendar, right? And if we head to 2026, this would mean that if we, and you know, it's probably going to be released around that time, because this being a bigger budget game and everything like that, Microsoft is going to want their money, so they're probably going to release it in time for the holiday season, right? So if we look at that, so if we keep the idea of it on a Tuesday, and we keep it in mind that it's going to be released in mid-September to late October, you're looking at basically September 15th, September 22nd, September 29th, October 20th, or even October 27th. And I mean, that's speculation, of course. I could be totally wrong, but I'm just saying the first three Fable games, even Fable The Lost Chapters expansion, I believe, was released, I think it was, I don't know the exact date, but I think it was released in September of 2025. So I don't know if it was on a Tuesday or not. I don't know the exact day, but even then, I'm thinking we can expect this game September to October of 2026. You heard it here. That's my prediction. I don't know if it's true or not. But to end this video, let's take one last look at the trailer. And of course, this is an IGN trailer. I did try to find an Xbox One, but it's not. However, let's take our time, watch this trailer one last time, and go from there. Enjoy again. Alright, ending it off with kicking a chicken. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching the video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And please comment down below what your speculations are. When do you think it'll be released? I kind of did think this, though. I did kind of think that it would be released in 2026. Because, again, guys, as we're getting older and everything like that, realistically, when has a game ever been released when it was said? You know, this game was talking about 2025. You know what I'm saying? Games like Starfield was delayed. You know what I'm saying? There are games like Cyberpunk 2077, I think, was delayed. I don't know. You know, they're releasing these games too early. They're letting us know too early that these games are being announced. Like, what was this game announced in 2020 or something like that? And now it's coming out 6 years later? I mean, come on. But anyway, guys, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Again, please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're interested in the channel. If you guys are interested in Fable content, I have all 3 Fable games available and everything like that. And as always, I hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you very much for watching.